WCC flags.
Yeah. There's Ross. Say hi to him.
I bust open the door in his face.
Alright, okay, bye for now. Bye-bye. Bye.
Hey Ross!
Hey, how we doing?
Hello.
All okay? How's it going? Hey, look, you got a great setup here. Look at this. God, this is lovely.
We came prepared this year.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Let's come and shake this man's hand. I can see you got all the good stuff here.
Oh yeah.
Hi,
How you doing? Good to see
Yeah, you have a good journey over?
you. Yeah.
What's up?
Everybody's got headaches, so we're taking Tylenol. But we're here, Bivy City. We just met Ross Honey, the founder of the WCC. Now we're headed over. We're gonna do registration. We have some free gifts I think we're getting, and see if we can buy our licenses for this week at this lake, because every sector of France is like you need a different license. So we need a new license for this area, and yeah, get all set up. Go check out Bivy City, see a bunch of other teams from other countries, and let's get to it. Alright guys, we are drawing the position to pull our peg. There's only 4 left. 9, 33, 51, and 98. We do not want to pick 98. 51. Middle of the pack.
It's not bad.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
You got 49 people ahead of you that can pick the bad ones.
Yeah. Yeah. This is our bucket of goodies.
She said down the street down there.
Oh yeah. Some bait. Magazines?
Some studying.
Yeah. Oh, that hat.
Oh, I got a sneak peek.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
Let's see.
Let's go. Let's go check it out. Let's go check it out in the van because we got to go get our permits. Yeah. So we got our fishing licenses. Another one. We got some magazines. This explains like the history of the WCC and a bunch of articles written by people that have attended. The first year, actually, me and Jarryd came in 2018. I actually wrote an article for the WCC about how we had caught 105 carp to qualify to come. And we got a bucket. Oh, horn. Full of goodies, hey? There's tons of good stuff in it. Oh, we got a hat, stickers, tribal mug. Oh, some mugs like this. Oh, yeah. We got some goo, pop-ups, bait, Indian spice. We have so much bait. Tutti frutti, more goo, blue cheese goo, pineapple banana, dynamite. That's gonna be the ticket. And we got the WCC flags. And we also got this bag with more baits. Protein boilies. Fred will probably be eating those later, I imagine.
Dans le 5, ça sent marde, là.
What did you just find?
What's in there?
Ben, du stock, là.
What happened, Andrew?
Là, vous me posez des questions pendant que je suis en train de process que j'ai de la marde sur les mains.
So I took a poo yesterday after having Italian pizza in the RV, and I flushed it. And it seems to be while we were driving, it came out of the sink somehow. And I asked Fred to get my juice for my vape, and he's like, oh, it kind of looks like the water came out through the sink, and then he had poo on his hands, and he smelled his hands, and he had poo on his hands. So he has my poo on his hands.
This life. I hate this life. I don't want to live anymore. Bye, guys.
Going on.
Vas-y, prends combien alors?
Vous êtes combien?
4.
Ah non, c'est 4 bons.
En plus. Ah, t'hésites, je vois que t'hésites là. Tout?
Oh yeah.
Un peu de tout?
Un peu de tout. Même chose.
C'est possible de mettre un peu de tout?
Plus facile.
Des 4 un peu mélangés.
C'est plus facile là même.
Non, 300 crèmes, c'est ça.
They didn't want to give us 4 pairs of utensils, so we got 2 pairs of utensils. So Andrew's eating with a fork, Fred's eating with a spoon, Jarryd was eating with a spoon,
I don't know what happened there.
but he broke it. I was eating with a fork, but I broke it. So now we got a broken fork, broken spoon, and then Andrew and Fred have their utensils still, but great service.
Really taste the wine in it, eh? Cheap. You know why?
And Fred has broken his spoon.
The quality of French plastic is subpar. Like, way subpar. Like, their bags, you lift them, the handle stay in your hand, and the bag's still on the ground. And
It's true.
I'm not even kidding.
It's
And
so
then
true.
you try to eat with their plastic utensils. No, don't try to eat. You just break it.
It's so true.
Break it off.
All the bags just rip when you pick them up. And alright, Andrew's the last one standing with his
And I'm on
magical
potatoes, so it's not gonna break.
We're on a honeymoon. Like, oh, France so much better in everything. Everything's better. It's always like the grass is always greener on the other side. Their plastic sucks so bad.
Oh, that's too funny.
Alright, boys are outside setting up a bivvy because Jarryd is sleeping in a bivvy tonight with all of our boxes from all the stuff that we got. And that's it for today. We're gonna relax, play some cards, and there's a party going on, and then we'll see you guys tomorrow. We got our peg draw at 11:45 in the morning. I think that's the first thing we're doing tomorrow. If we have an island peg, we're going out in the island right away, and if we have a shore peg, then we're keeping the RV and we're going there the day after tomorrow. That's it for today. See you guys tomorrow. Andrew and I are about to have a nice little heads-up poker game.
With PVA for chips.
We got 30 small ones, 10 big ones. The values are to be determined, but you're going down, buddy.
I don't think so.
We'll see about that. Whoa, Jarryd!
Yeah. So hot? Like burning hot. Like all our girlfriends like to burn our skin off. That's how hot it is in there. And pressure, like crazy pressure.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
We're taking showers tonight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But you gotta be prepped over there because you can't hang anything anywhere.
That's what I was asking.
You can't. There's like I found a nail and I put all my stuff on the nail.
Morning. We're waking up right before the parade. It's like 10:30 a.m. Slept a long time. We've been trying to keep our night schedule so that most of the bites here happen at night. So we want to be able to stay up long at night, sleep in the morning when it's not so active. So we went to bed really late. Me and Darian played a bunch of poker. So we have like 45 minutes and the parade's going to start. And then we are going to the main stage and we are going to be doing peg draw, which is going to determine where we're going to be and how well we're going to do, really, because the water is down 20 feet right now, probably, like shoreline, 20 feet of shoreline exposed. It's going to make a lot of mud, a lot of weeds, and fingers crossed that we get a good peg. Fingers crossed. My legs are crossed too right now, so.
For sure, I'm watching that later. Yeah. I'm watching that later.
None of us can see. Crossing off pegs on the map. Peg draw has officially begun. 45's have been picked, and they're drawing team 2. We are team 51 to pick our pegs, so we got 49 to go, and it's our turn.
Oh, how's peg number 74?
74 is where we were last time.
Next up, all the way from Canada, having won one of the qualifying events over there. They've flown in from Paradise over there. It's a great country, Canada. Can we have Andrew Walker, Jarryd Monahan, and Fred Doyon?
Welcome back.
That's it. Good luck. Good luck. Right, okay, so who's going to do the honours? This is a big moment.
3.
Peg number 3, Dynamite Carp Spirit section.
Thanks.
So, 3 is here?
Alexander Grabner.
That's you?
Yep.
Perfect. 3.
Can I grab one of these?
I'm giving you one.
Oh, perfect.
You are here, which is very easy by car.
We can park the car right there.
There will be car parked next to it.
Okay, perfect. Kind of noisy because they're still picking pegs. We got peg number 3, which is right here. We can park the RV right there. We have 20 feet of water right in front of us. We're forecasted to have southwest winds blowing right to our swim the whole time. And we're right beside like a restaurant, and we can have the RV there. And yeah, we're going to be fishing in comfort, so it should be amazing. Deep water, 20 feet of water, and there's been some big fish caught there in the past, so I'm hoping that by the end of the 6 days, we can have a few 50, 60 pounders in the bag and be in competition for this. This is our beautiful swim. Peg number 3, we got our post right there. We could pull the RV right up beside our swim. We have a beautiful restaurant, coffee in the mornings, breakfast, baguettes, croissants, all the French food. And like I said, we're right next to a marina. We're the first peg in this series of pegs. So we have absolutely nobody to our right. And we have this marina, which in sense would make sense that fish are coming in here to feed, and then it goes straight into deep water in front of us, like 20 feet of water. So it should be absolutely amazing. We've actually already seen a fish jump. We're gonna get everything out right now: bivvies, rods, bank sticks, alarms. We're gonna set everything up as much as we can today. Then we're gonna do bait preparation, we're gonna do rig preparation, and blow up the boat. And then we'll have everything ready for blast off tomorrow at noon. So it should be absolutely amazing. I love the peg. So excited. So much better than 2018. Me and Jarryd were way across there on a big island, and we don't have to take a boat to get to our spot. We can have the RV right here, and it's gonna be amazing. Let's go. Set up. We got pretty much everything out of the RV. Rods are set up. Chin. Cheers, bud. And we're good to go. Like, we've done all our setup, and there's still teams that aren't even at their peg yet. Bunch else. Good luck, guys. That boat is like about to go under.
I know, the one they're sitting on, it's halfway in the water. There's so much stuff.
All right, guys, so we are gonna make up a bait mixture for tomorrow. Got an empty bucket right here. We got some Munch Citrus Blend 18 mils in yellow. We're gonna put some Munch Citrus Blend 22 mils in white. Tiger nuts is what Jarryd's got right there. Oh yeah, they love that. This is a bucket full of corn, but it's got like powdered corn on top. So we're gonna put a bunch of that powder and a bunch of corn. And then we're gonna add some citrus nut syrup and citrus nut liquid food. It's just like a additive that you add, makes it super attractive for the fish. And we got a big bag of peanuts here. fish love peanuts. It's just another kind of particle, especially this time of year. So a bag in there.
It's edible?
I don't know. Two buckets of mix are made. We ended up making 2 big buckets, and we still got a pile of bait left, but now we need a place to store it.
How about over there?
Down low?
Stop. I want it. I got it. I want it. I got it.
Tied up a few rigs. Had some spicy chicken ramen, and I had a shrimp pad thai one as well, because the restaurant was closed. But tomorrow it's going to be open, so we're going to go tomorrow for breakfast. And yeah.
And you owe me dinner.
I still owe Darian dinner, breakfast, lunch, or something.
Why you owe me dinner?
Because he cleaned out the poop from under the van. The poop carrier. So yeah, within the next 15 hours or so, we're gonna be fishing, lines in the water. Can't wait to see what tomorrow night brings us. Daytime bites usually over here are not so hot, but I know fish bite well in the night. So I'm really hoping by this time tomorrow night we start to see some action and maybe have a fish or two. Hey guys. So, it is the morning of the competition. It is very cold outside. And very windy. Like very windy. 11 a.m. right now. So it's like 5 a.m. back in Canada. And we could start. It was supposed to start at noon, but I'm pretty sure it's starting at 2 now. So we have 3 hours to go. And we are all ready. We just got to get a couple baits on the rods, on the rigs. And we are ready to go. It's looking very promising. We got the wind blowing right into our swim. So it should push a lot of fish. And the really good thing is we got no weed to contend with. So we got no big mats of weed floating in this year. No weed we have to like clear from our lines. So yeah, I'm really excited to get the rods out there and see what this afternoon and this evening is going to bring. I think we're going to catch some monster fish. Getting ready to go. We have an hour and a half till start time. We're going to get some baits on rig, soak them in this. Some citrus blend juice. Just let our rigs hang for maybe an hour or so. And then it's go time. We have a lot of looking around with the depth finder to do, so we're gonna go out in the boat for probably 2 or 3 hours. Just search around, find all the different little holes and divots. Now we can go 350 meters with the boat, so I don't know if we're gonna go past the wall that's in front of the marina today with the wind, but we're definitely gonna go out there and check it out and see what we have for depth. So I think our game plan is gonna be to have 2 rods by the marina, 2 rods off this little point of reeds right here, and then the rods in the middle, we'll see if we can make it out like distance past the wall and have some rods out in the middle where like the main lake channel is. But go time right now. Getting rigs prepped. Time to get it all ready to go. We have 5 minutes to go. We are getting dressed up. We're getting batteries and GoPros, and we are about to go out into 50K winds right now. Let's get it.
I heard it, but I didn't see it. Let's go time. Oh, Jarryd. In your socks. I am making some chack and me's.
We got rods in, got them in at about 5 o'clock, took 3 hours. It was absolutely treacherous out there. We got the rods in just before the rain, but we were dealing with, I couldn't even take Jarryd in the boat with me because it was like 45 to 50K winds, 3-foot waves coming over the front of the boat. had just enough battery power to like go against the wind. At times I was rowing and then turning the motor back on and rowing and turning the motor back on. But I found 3 really good spots. Our shallowest rods are in about 11-12 feet and our deepest rods are out in 25 feet, right at the border of like 300 meters. So we have like the marina on our right, and I have one of Jarryd's rods, our farthest right rod, right up, pressed up against the dock, right at the edge of the weeds in 12 feet of water. And then his second rod is like, we have this big break wall protecting the marina. On this side, our side of the break wall, I dropped a bunch of bait there. And then my first rod is just off the edge of the break wall for anything following the wall that might not come in. And then my second rod is super far out, the farthest rod out on that 25 foot flat. It's very hard sand everywhere. And then Fred's 2 rods are farthest to the left, and again, right where the weed edge finishes, 12 feet of water, and it's like thick, high weed, and then it drops into like a hard sand bottom, and we have the rods placed there. So all the rods are out, and yeah, we're good to go. We have high anticipation for tonight that we're gonna hear an alarm go and have the first fish of the tournament in the bag for Team Canada. Let's go. First catch of the day. We got big weed clumps blowing in, and there's all these little guys just hiding in there. Don't bite my lip. I don't want them to bite my lip. That would hurt so bad. These guys are the devil. They're gonna eat our boilies. Head.
What's going on?
Bringing in a fish. I'm not gonna try to jump in the boat because I've been able to bring it. What is it?
There's something. A little.
A rut. Bream. It's a bream. No.
Hold it up though. Yeah, that looks big to me.
Put it back in the water, eh?
Yeah. Not what we're looking for. All right, first fish. It's a good sign. Talk to me, Jarryd.
Man, the biggest ripper that we just got tonight. Hopefully it's a big carp. I don't know.
What side's about time?
3 in the morning.
Yeah, 3 a.m.
Well, right now I'm thinking that if it was a big carp, I was expecting something like a yell from Andrew. So it's scary. Did he catch a carp? Is it a small catfish? Hope, you know, maybe a big bream. I'm hoping for a carp.
Oh, he's on his way in. What is it? Big catfish? It broke your rod? No way.
So, we had a fish. Thought it was a carp. Ran like crazy. Jammed me in some weeds. I got out there. Popped it out of the first set of weeds. No fish. Went maybe 20 yards further. Popped me out of a second set of weeds. And then I just saw this like long, slithery figure slide up out of the depths. Not a carp. Big Wells catfish.
Oh, it's not big.
Well, big for us.
Yeah.
Big old Welsh. Oh yeah, it's definitely 30 pounds. Maybe 40. It's pretty freaking heavy.
That's crazy. What a crazy looking fish.
Oh yeah. Super not nice. I know. It's fish. Hopefully this one's the magic one.
Andrew yelled. I'm waiting in the bivvy where it's out of the wind and not too loud so you can hear. But he yelled, so we think it's a carp. Ask him again.
Whoa! Fish! Fish! Another fish!
That is a screamer. Screamer! Let me get. This is a big fish.
Yeah, not as good as the Salur though.
Oh, well, it's half the size.
My arms were dead. That's why I said come in the boat and you handed me the rod.
Look at that.
We had a crazy run. I hopped in the boat. It was on our farthest rod, like 200 plus meters. How long was I out there for battling that fish?
15 minutes.
At least.
Crazy 15-minute fight. I thought he was wrapped around a buoy for the longest time, but it was literally just holding bottom. We got like 100-pound plus catfish. And I'm just about back to shore with the fish in the boat. I double hand grabbed him. As soon as I got my hands on him, he shook his head. The hook came out. I pulled him in the boat. Second run, we got a carp on the board for Canada. So Jarryd's gonna deal with this fish. We're gonna check out the silure so we free up our holding sack because the silure's in the water right now. And we're gonna go get the marshals because we got a fish for the board.
Let's check it out. What's that sound you're making, Andrew?
Yeah, what's the sound? Let's try to go up on the ground. I would say like 70, 80.
Dude, it literally looks like John with the hat.
It's the biggest fish I've ever seen.
Here's Andrew laying down next to the wells. Almost as big as him.
Wow. Holy moly. Okay, big girl. That is such a big head. Look how small their eyeballs are. God. See you later, girl. Woo! Yes! Oh, my biggest fish of my life. That's crazy. Followed by maybe my PB carp. Let's go! Seems cool all the time now.
On n'est pas habitué à...
Allez.
Wow. Moi j'ai dit entre 37 et 41.
Oh là. Combien? 16. Yeah.
16.12.
16 kilos.
16.1.
Pour 3, hein? 16 kilos 3.
Yeah. Wow.
That puts us in third.
Hike 3, and we got a beauty. What an eventful night. First fish of the tournament. Amazing fish. Breaks my PB mirror. Yes. We're gonna get her back.
Fred and myself are here to get groceries. Andrew and Jarryd stayed back. It's Jarryd's turn for a fish, and they have to have 2 guys. So if one goes in the boat, one guy's there to watch. So only 2 of us could come get groceries, so we're gonna have to try and pick out what they like. It's coming, see you.
What?
Why is the light flickering?
Because
I want to see craft dinner. Lots of pasta, but no craft dinner. All right. Fred and I got groceries. We got a ton of craft dinner and some other important stuff. We went to Vince again. We got some boilies. Jarryd and Andrew actually got our second fish while we were gone, so we're gonna go check that out right now. We're on our way. We're about 45 minutes away. Fish is in the keep sack, and yeah, we're gonna show it to you. It's a beauty, as usual.
so the boys went to town. Jarryd ended up getting a fish while they were gone, and now we just got the rod put back out.
I think that's another PB for you.
I'm pretty sure that's a 20 kilo. Oh my god. Dude, we're in first. Hey. Yeah, perfect.
20?
I think so. I hope so.
She's wide.
I'll go get some water. Yeah, I think it's 20 kilos.
Yes.
Nope. Oh, no. 17 and a half.
Yeah. 17 kilos.
It's over half.
Yeah, a little bit over.
16. 600. 17 kilos 600. 17 600.
17.6. Hey, I can't complain with that.
It's another PB.
Another PB. Third fish, guys. All on the same spot. Right tight against that wall still. The guys were gone, like I said, and Jarryd had a fish that took him underneath the docks, in the boats. We got the rod back out. Same rod goes again. Munched tiger nuts and cola. The little dynamite pop-up that they gave us just to critically balance it.
Put the rod out, it hadn't been 15 minutes, ripped off again. I went all the way out to the wall. It had me underneath 2 sailboats, underneath a rudder. I sat off the edge of the sailboats and pulled that fish out. And then she took me on a huge run in behind all the boats. She kept trying to go under the boats, under the boats, under the boats. I kept her out and then ended up bringing her back out into the open. Netted her 17.5 kilo, baby.
That's a PB. Go Canada.
Yes, baby. I'm feeling great.
We know we're in first now.
I could, you know, nerves are done now. I got my first fish. Now I just want to get a, you know,
we need to go for
mondo.
20s.
Mondo
for big
fish.
ones.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to eliminate the 10-4 and just upgrade from now.
17 and 16. It's looking good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. First day, we've done so much better. Caught so much more fish than we did on the first time here, but we've learned a lot. And like the swim helps a lot too. We figured out this swim and wind's pushing in our favor. It's only gonna get better and better.
Great, that fish will put you guys in the lead.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a bit different.
First day too.
Yeah, first day in the lead. So how are you finding that? I mean, you caught some.
All right, you're on the Canadian news. What do you have to say?
It's really great that the Canadian team are over here again fighting for the World Carp Classic title, and I think what's really good is they're not only just fighting for it, they're currently in the lead, which is brilliant news. Really, really pleased. I think I've been to Canada a lot of times myself. It's one of my favourite countries on the planet, and I know how far it is from Canada over here. So for these guys to come over, be catching fish, be leading the event, and in the 24th year of it is something really special. That's a magnificent, there we go, there's a different adjective. Magnificent Medine carp. It just gets ready to swim away.
Go find your grandma.
Right, it's really good. There's Andrew Walker that's come over from Canada with his team.
We're a weekday.
But I think they closed the door.
Morning, guys. So it is the morning of day 3 right now, and we were sitting in 2nd place last night. We were down by 0.2 kilos, and nothing has changed. We are still in 2nd place. There has been a few fish caught, 4 fish caught since midnight. We have 2 lines out right now that have to go back in. We're still sitting nice, and we got some work to do today. If it's anything as good as it was yesterday, we should have some daytime bites. And the weather is looking awesome today. Very low winds. We're actually gonna get some sun later this afternoon, and I think we'll get some carp. So time to get up, have some coffee, go out, put some work in, and hopefully get some fish in the net. Let's go.
Where'd Jarryd go? Jarryd? Whoa, Jarryd!
And then I'm gonna see if I can find a way to hook something into the wall, so maybe we can get a rod to go around the back side of the wall and fish where all the wind's blowing on. I'd really like to be able to fish on the other side of the wall, but against the wall. So we're gonna see what we can do. Got some work to do, and it was around this time yesterday that we had fish, so it's time to get some work done and hopefully get another fish in the bag. We need a big one right now. Still in 2nd, 4 kilograms off the leader, but we have a 10 kilo carp, so if we can get anything like the other 2 big ones we had, 15 kilo plus, we're gonna be back in this. All right, 2 rods are out. We got 1 rod right off this boat, 2nd rod like 3 or 4 grooves in right tight to the wall here. All right, we're behind the wall. Felt like it was enough of like an algae. I put my drop lead, I put 1 drop lead maybe 10 feet from where my rig was. So right on the corner, so it helps keep my line maybe 2 feet off the edge of the wall. And then I'm turned around the back. Let's see. We'll have 3 back leads on this rod. 1 at the corner of the wall, 1 right here where the weed line starts, so my line comes straight off the weeds, and then 1 at shore. It's risky, but you gotta risk it for the biscuit. I think with the wind blowing on that wall all the time, fish are following that wall, not necessarily all coming in the marina, so I think if we can have a rod right there, it's gonna be good. Going back out, 5th rod. Wait, wait. Oh! Get it tight, back up a bit, right there. in the mud.
We're gonna have some for 2 minutes.
All the rods are in. Just spent probably 2 hours changing everything up.
What'd you do differently?
We actually put a rod around the wall. So we have a rod that I took around the back side of the wall, maybe like 10 feet behind the wall. I checked the edge of the like pillar that's there, and it's like full of like algae when it hits the water. Took a rod in behind the wall because all of our fish have come on the inside of the wall, and we really feel like with the wind crashing, it's been dropping a lot of food along that wall. If we seem to be getting fish there, we have another thing we might do with like a clip and a hook connected to that pillar, so hopefully we can maybe get around better. But fingers crossed, I think that rod will do okay with that algae there. So 6 rods are fishing. Our work's done pretty much for the day. We're gonna go have some lunch and sit back and relax a little bit and hopefully wait for a fish before dark. Let's get it.
Just pull the basket in, yeah. Just hold it like that.
It's the one under the boats, but I think I moved them off the boats.
Yeah. Now just keep tension.
Let's go, boys. It's a carp for sure.
Yeah, I saw how it pulled you in the water.
I don't like where he's going right now.
Yeah.
I don't think he's in the dock. Let me see.
Yeah, I don't even notice it.
Oh!
Oh.
It broke the rig.
Broke the rig?
It cut the rig. He wasn't under the dock. He was 10 feet from the dock, stuck in weeds, and we pulled it out. It was just broken line.
I'm gonna go attempt to catch my first ever redfin perch on a hand line. Let me show you what I have rigged up. Tiny hook, dental floss, and a little grub. Let's see what we can do.
Okay, we got a bank stick that we're running out of the wall here.
With this that we custom built.
Yeah, this is what I was showing you guys earlier that we built. Slip this in the end, like that. And our line's gonna have a drop lead going all the way from the pod to the drop lead, line coming straight up, and then the line coming off this, and a drop lead kind of where our boat is. That's gonna keep our line from rubbing on this. So we got our bank stick just jammed in the metal here. We could actually pull this out a bit. We jammed our bank stick there, so we're just gonna tie our bank stick just for safety measures. You never know, you got a 100-pound sealer that puts a lot of pressure on it or something.
25 euros a bank stick, you try to save them.
Yeah, there we go.
Perfect.
Okay, so we just dropped our line. Come to our bank stick now. So we got a drop lead, line coming straight up over the hook to a drop lead, out to our rig that's sitting behind the wall. And that's our magic bank stick. So now we'll bring this rod in. It's good to go.
Tomorrow.
What are those, Andrew?
Quitters.
So why are we seeing so many quitters today?
Nobody's catching fish. Oh, we have big weather coming tomorrow. So a lot of teams are coming off the island today that haven't caught fish because we have 50k winds coming and a tsunami of rain. So a lot of people are gonna leave today. Should make a lot of traffic here, but with the high sun, we've seen a lot of fish jumping and they seem to be coming closer and closer and closer. In no time, we're gonna hear just like that. We're in the final stretch, guys. They're evacuating like everybody that wanted to come out early today, so it's just been non-stop boats. It's just kind of crappy for us because we're one of the swims catching fish and all of our fish are coming in the day. And the sunniest day when we figured we'd have fish swimming into the marina to sunbathe, there is non-stop boats. Every 10 minutes there's boats coming in, big motor barges going in and out, and kind of screwed everything up for us, I think. We're still in the top 10, which is really amazing if nothing happens, but we want to move up in the standings. We'd like to finish top 3, but if not, we did everything we could do. We've worked hard every single day. We could finish this thing with a bang. So let's go. We only got 12 hours left to go, and we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen. Positive thinking.
What are we gonna do?
We're gonna make it happen.
Yes.
Let's go. All right, guys, it's over. It's pouring rain right now. We finished 7th in the top 10. We're actually very impressed with how we did, and top 10 finish in the World Carp Classic is amazing with all the teams out here. So we're 7th out of 106 teams. We've had no action since the lost fish, and we haven't landed a fish since the 2nd day. But we held our position. We dropped slowly from 1st to 2nd to 6th to 7th. We're all very proud of ourselves. It's pouring rain right now, and we're gonna get out there. We're gonna pack everything up, get it all in the RV, because we are going back to Vince's beside the Mizell to fish some Wells catfish and do some carp fishing in his lake. We won our sector, so we won the Dynamite prize package. We're excited to see what that's going to be, and for now we're all going to go out into the tsunami, hurricane, pouring rain, bad weather right now, and tidy everything up, and onward we go to a new adventure in France.
It gives me great pleasure to be here today to give these incredible prizes from the World Carp Classic 2022 to the incredibly worthy winners. Long way, all the way from a country the other side of the Atlantic, from a country called Canada. Can we have the team from Canada up on stage? With Andrew Walker, Jarryd Monahan, and Fred Doyon. They won from peg number 3 in the Dynamite Carp Speed section with 44.3 kilos. You've got an awful lot of things to take home. Well, having come from Canada, you're doing particularly well in the event so far. Do you want to say a few words? Come on.
So it was a pretty great event. A lot of people here for the same things, and it was nice to come all the way over and have so much support from not only our country but everybody here at the event. And it was nice to see a bunch of familiar faces, and on top of it all, we got on some fish. So we're excited to come back next year for sure.
Well, just looking at some of the things you've actually won here, look, you've got some great bibbies, you've got all sorts of things here from Carp Spirit and Dynamite, so you're going to be well and truly taken care of there.
So now we're on to another leg of our adventure, but first I'd like to thank everybody that helped us, everybody that helped out with the GoFundMe. Frostbite for sure, #1. They helped us in a big way in coming here, and Mad Chas Lures, and like I said, everybody that helped donate to make it possible for Team Canada to come over here and attend this event. We will be back next year, that is for sure, and hopefully next year top 3. So the third part of our adventures just about to begin. We're going back to find Vince. We're going back to Vince's lakes. Koi's, silure, and big carp are still on the targets right now, and let's go get some more fish. Let's go.